to Bad Larry.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Bad Larry Kingdom. I'm your host, Bad Larry, and today we have a very exciting and special episode, X Factor, issue number 50. Now, this is very exciting. Very few comic books are able to sustain themselves to get to issue number 50. This is a huge testament to Louise Simonson's writing. And this also represents almost, not nearly 5 years worth of X Factor going strong. So I just want to acknowledge, man, this is a cool issue. Let's check out that cover. For this monumental issue number 50, they brought out not only Rob Liefeld, but Todd McFarlane to pop the cover. So I had to give it an A+. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. This issue is titled Judgment War, Part 7, Judgment Day. This is the final installment for the mini-series of Judgment War for X Factor. It's drawn by Rich Buckler, which is ironic or interesting because Paul Smith drew the majority of this little mini-series Judgment War, but he didn't get the opportunity to draw the cover or the inside pages, so I wonder what happened there. The gigantic Celestials are standing over the city of the Chosen as part of their final judgment. This is their 5th judgment of this alien world. The X Factor, the Rejects, and the Beginagains are combining forces, and they are battling against the soldiers of the Chosen. As the fight continues and battles on, Lord Rask fights with Princess Syrah, this son of a bitch, who is now aided by Lev the Dueler. However, the two lasses are blasted back, and after a brief fight with Archangel, Lord Rask blasts the winged mutant aside as well. He thinks he's some tough stuff. Rushing to Lord Palak, the most perfect Palak, he reveals that he had figured out Lord Rask's plot for using his winnings from the battle between Archangel and Iceman to buy himself a place as one of the highest in the Chosen Society, and reveals his part in causing this plan to come crashing down. He says, "It's me who ruined your plan." He then goads Lord Rask to once more jump into the battle and fight with Iceman, who easily beats his ass down. Meanwhile, Cyclops is leading another group of Rejects and Beginagains throughout the city, and he's hoping to find Jean Grey and his little baby son Nathan Christopher, and that means he's got to shut down the Chosen's power supply. He blasts their way into the science lab, and they force the science robot to tell them where they might find the two that Cyclops is seeking. He says, "Where is Marvel Girl and my baby?" The robot briefly reactivates the memory banks of the ruined robot Bebop ZZ to show where Marvel Girl is being held, and provides them with a map of how to get there. While back at the arena, the Reject and the X Factor and the Begin-Again coalition is winning. They're getting the upper hand, and they're forcing the Chosen to order their dueler cast to enter the arena and fight on their behalf. At first, the duelers comply, but they are convinced by Lev to turn against those who have treated them as second-class citizens and help fight in their rebellion. This makes Lord Palak, the most perfect Palak, super pissed, and he orders everyone in the arena to be killed off once and for all. Elsewhere, Cyclops and the others find his little son, baby Nathan Christopher, and they find Marvel Girl. They free Marvel Girl, and Cyclops finds that her mind, the Phoenix, the Madeline Pryor, the Jean Grey personalities, they're all fighting, and the Phoenix and Madeline Pryor personalities are winning. They're dominant, with Jean Grey's mind being submerged following her run-in with the Mind Jammers. However, Cyclops' true love for Marvel Girl manages to help her push her personality out of hiding, and Jean Grey rejoins the group in finding the power supply for the chosen city, and they shut it down. This causes the grid that keeps everyone in the arena to shut down and chaos to explode in the arena. The people are going nuts as the fighting rages on. Daikon of the Beginagains manages to climb up into the stands, and he fights with Most Perfect Phallic. We quickly cut to Archangel, who has taken on Lord Rask, but Lord Rask is not having it. Lord Rask is a mighty warrior himself, and he unloads on Archangel. The Most Perfect Phallic is a dirty fighter who uses his power to partially blind Daikon. This doesn't stop Daikon from grabbing Most Perfect Phallic by the throat and threatening to kill him when Perfect Sierra convinces him to spare the Most Perfect Phallic's life, as if he is killed, his vision cannot be restored. Daikon gives Phallic a choice: restore his vision and Archangel's vision, or die by his hand and get his little neck snapped. Archangel is back, baby! His vision is restored, and he renews his attack on Lord Rask, and in a moment of fury, he kills the would-be ruler of the Chosen, Lord Rask, with his razor-sharp feathers. Cyclops and the others arrive at the scene as well, as Zarka, with the group of other reject warriors. Reyes, he's a Beginagan, and he's floating towards the Chosen City, along with some other elders. He realizes the people are doomed. There's chaos going on. This fifth judgment, the people are surely going to be doomed. Reyes, he's the Beginagan. He's preaching peace. However, as he's floating around, some of the Chosen snipers see him floating and they shoot him. But as they fall, Marvel Girl catches them. It's interesting. Reyes is the most powerful telepath on this planet, and Marvel Girl she still has her telepathy, but their telepathy doesn't really link up. So when they mind talk, it does kind of hurt, but they push through, and Reyes tells Marvel Girl they better stop these Celestials before they destroy the whole planet. And this big red Celestial, his name is Arishem. He's the most dangerous Celestial of all. He's the one who's going to be making a thumbs up or thumbs down decision to allow these people to live or to die. X Factor have a plan. Marvel Girl collects all the most powerful of the X Factor, the Beginagains, the Rejects, everybody. She collects them up so that they can collectively attack the Celestials all at once. The AI ship comes quickly, and the AI ship tells X Factor, "Hey, we got to get out of here before this planet is cooked." But Cyclops says, "No, we can't leave. We have to help these people." Marvel Girl tells the AI ship that when she was Phoenix, she destroyed a world. She can't have that on her conscience again, so she's going to stay and help these people fight the Celestials, but they better take baby Nathan Christopher on board and get out of here just in case. Reyes, the most powerful of the telepaths of the Beginagains, is preaching to everyone, saying, we gotta come together like these X Factor people. They look like Chosen, they look like Rejects, but they call each other brother and sister. We have to stop being separate. We have to come together and fight this Celestial, or we will perish. The Most Perfect Phallic and Zarka and X Factor, they all unite, and they are joining forces to attack the Celestial. And Zarka says it's up to Marvel Girl to link everybody together, all their power together, so in one fell swoop, they can use their powers combined against the Celestial. As Marvel Girl links everybody's powers together, she's using more than just herself. It's the Phoenix Force that's aiding her. The time is nigh. You see that the giant red Celestial is raising its hand. His thumb is in the middle, like a Roman emperor about to turn it up or down. The time to strike is now. And with all their powers combined, Cyclops gives the order and they fire all at once, hitting the Celestial's thumb and blowing his hand completely off its arm. You can't judge if you got no thumb. Well, the judgment was made, but not made. The dude's got no hands, so all of the Celestials decide they're going to bounce. All the people are super happy. Obviously, Marvel Girl is passed out because she's the one who exerted the most energy. And now it's about time for X Factor to go home as well. It seems with all of that power output, Jean Grey is now free. It seems that she's free of Madeline Pryor and the Phoenix personalities for the time being. The Celestials, they decide they're going to bounce, but before they do, they drop a giant recording device uh, onto the planet, which is a mirror image of the AI ship. So that's the origin of the AI ship. It was initially a recording device to record for the Celestials, and maybe one time this new device could become sentient like the AI ship as well. Everybody's partying, they're having a good time, people are having to do their hard goodbyes. Perfect Sarah is going to miss holding the baby the most, and she says that holding the baby has changed her more than even Archangel ever did. And they say, well, maybe one day you'll have a baby. Perfect Sarah can't even consider or contemplate that idea because their whole society has been test tube making babies for the last couple hundred years. X Factor is concerned, but they believe that once Perfect Sarah is in power, once the most perfect Palak dies, everything will be fine. So they have no problem leaving that planet as they left it and heading on home. In all the entire universe, you got two ships flying past each other so closely. What would be the odds of one ship having Professor X and Lilandra on it and the other ship having X Factor on it? Well, that's what happens. It is such a close call. They just sail past each other, and Professor X wakes up. He said he could feel them. He could feel they were on the ship. Lilandra's like, that's fine. Just go back to sleep, honey. As X Factor and the AI ship are heading back home towards Earth, they comment about more mutants being born every year, and Cyclops says visiting that planet, it forces them to know that they better figure out a way to live in harmony with the humans, or else their future will be like that of the rejects and the chosen, separated by race and fighting forever. And for some bonus pages, we return to Apocalypse's hideout in the Himalayas. He grabs a hold of this gray-suited man. He knows there's something fishy about him. Well, the gray-suited man is indeed Loki. They start battling out. Loki says, you should have joined me, buddy. I got a bone to pick with these Avengers, and I could have really used your help. Loki tells Apocalypse as they're fighting, hey, if you destroy the X-Men, and get rid of them because they're annoying me as well, almost as much as the Avengers, then you can join me and serve me. And Apocalypse is like, serve you? I'm also a god, buddy. And like all gods, I have a worshiper, and his name's Caliban. And Apocalypse 6 Caliban on Loki. He sets a trap for him, sets him with some kind of energy thing. Caliban gets fired up, but Caliban can heal himself. You forget Apocalypse is all about that technology. He's got the machines, and the machine is draining Loki's power. And now he's talking trash to Loki, saying, I'm better looking, I'm stronger, I'm better in every single way. And now you're my lifelong enemy. No matter what you do, I'm going to oppose you because I hate your guts. And Loki says, your little machines can't hold me for long. So Loki retreats back into the screen or wherever he goes, and he says he's going to destroy all of humanity, thus implementing Apocalypse's plan. So Apocalypse thinks that the humans must grow stronger in order to survive against, well, the gods and Loki. So his whole idea of culling the weak is an attempt to actually save humanity. Interesting. Wow, what a great episode. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you real soon. Peace.